Alright. Should probably switch back over. Oh wait, the war is still there. What? It's another war? Or it's a different war, I mean? With the same participants? I'm so confused. Sorry, finishing my sandwich. Okay. Let's enforce. Bothod the Greedy. Apparently he's not well liked, I guess. I guess we'll just execute now at 81%. Hard muscle success. Wonderful job, Coffee. The Garden of Salisbury is beautiful, blissfully silent, and I can rest a little easier at night. We have a long path ahead of us. So we have quite a bit of gold. Rod of Spanking, truly. Already reached your men-at-arms regiment limit. Let's take a look at our camp. Camp upgrades. Gather provisions, visit church. Oh, here's how we move our camp. Here's another way to move our camp. Okay. Supply tent, barber's tent, baggage train. Mess tent. Roaring campfire. Proving grounds. Size of men-at-arms regiments. Forward scouts. Baggage train sounds useful, but I don't really know if we need skirmishers that much. A mess tent would be good too. Oh, shut up, dog. I don't know. I don't know what the meta is here. Oh, Master of Arms. No, I think I want this. Just make our men-at-arms more men-at-arms, more better. What size can they can go up to 6. That's pretty big. Let's see, 81. You wanted 49. Let's go there, and then we'll refill them with provisions. Max. Let's join this war. Right? We have an extra 400 troops. We should be able to take him out. Probably. Small posse of saddle soul riders stop by my camp, and one of those visitors enters my great tent. I'm the captain of these Norfolkian scouts, and I speak for our Earl Rolf, starts the soldier. My liege is interested in your scrappy little band of fighters. A dethronement war causes the Earl sleepless nights. Our enemy is putting up a fierce fight, and so I've been sent to hire your swords. Will you lend Norfolk our fighting spirit? We have 400 troops. That's going to swing the tide of battle, which I'd prefer to fight in a war that's already going to be a victory, but let's join. Raise all here. We're going to take kind of a roundabout route because we don't want to run into the Normans. There we go. Something like that. I'm going to lead the army myself. We'll go down to speed 2 for now. Keep a close eye on things. Our army's missing. Get it? 'Cause you get it. Do 1. I'm assuming we're going to march on here. We may lose this war if they win that siege, which they did. My war contribution is nothing. Need 100%, 100 contribution to get any reward. So we get nothing for this. We fought for no reason. What? This is bugged. Your contributions were vital to the winning of my war, and the bravery of your sellswords is much admired by my fighters. May this payment aid you in celebrating our great victory. That's definitely bugged. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll take the money, but I shouldn't be able to. War against the tyranny of Prince Bledin. I'm going to try to join this war here. An armed contingent under the banner of Lord Merdithuth of Pethelwald visits my camp. Welsh is a hard language. Greetings, Mistress Coffee. It said that you're curious of our cause, and we come to speak of our foe, the chattering Prince Blethen of Gwynedd. He is an unworthy and illegitimate ruler. Our hopes live with Idwal, a true leader, as chaste as he is sincere. He is oppressing, spits the lead knight, extending a hand. Will you join us? Own a piece of his land, just cause indeed. Until 6th of November, 1072. No, I don't want this contract. I don't know if this faction's gonna fire or not, is the thing. It seems messy. I'm gonna move. You wanna do a Liberty faction against Prince William? I won't do that. Let's head to Paris. Maybe we can find some work in France. Let's detour to London and scout for talent along the way. Actually detour through Canterbury as well. Provision cost is not that much. Let's do it. Lay of the land. None in my camp are intimately familiar with the terrain in Whitney, and such lands are not to be trifled with. It is for this reason that I find myself standing in front of a local guide, bartering for services to be rendered. It's no joke out there, she offers, drawing air in through gritted teeth, a theatrically worried gesture. You'll need either these maps or my services, and I can tell you that for free. She's right, but there's something about her demeanor that makes me hesitate. Alright, Maud. Use a woman like you around camp. Place her as my caravan master. No. How much did you say these maps were? It's pretty good. Need your help getting through these areas. No need for your services. How much did you say these maps were? I'm just gonna buy the maps. Fuck it. Seems that our caravan has become a little lost in these foreign lands. Algil has been trailing us around Oxfordshire for hours, and though he at last swallowed his pride and asked for directions, he does not appear to be an expert Anglic speaker. Let me try. And we're lost. Oh, we're on speed 2. We don't need to be on speed 2. Is it Canterbury? Okay, abduct foe, settle boundary dispute, support a faction or settle boundary dispute. There's not much to do around here, but we do need provisions, so we're gonna have to do something. Education in French law would be helpful, but even satisfactory aid shall be paid. Guaranteed to be able to test stewardship, but other options will depend on what the issue is. What camp purpose you have your followers and your officers. We have okay stewardship. This might work out. Ooh. Very dangerous. Travel to accept contract. There's a war going on in Champagne. In Champagne. Double dues. Coulommiers is in an uproar long before our arrival. Apparently years of mistakes on the part of our employer and his ilk have led to many local estates and businesses being taxed twice or more, just by different collectors with different duties. After much grumbling and attempts at polite redress, things are finally threatening to boil over into something bloodier. Mayor Renaud is at pains to let us know that our coin depends on calming this situation quickly and quietly. Solve anything I put my mind to. Rundles will work his way through this dispute. I think I can resolve this. That's not a great chance. What's the state of the world? I'll let you know in just a second. Rundles the Bard is our second, though. I don't want to leave my second behind. I have no quartermaster. Gain stress, gain provisions. Oh, I could just gain stress to automatically win this. Wolfen, hello, good to see you. I'm gonna take the stress here. Because I think we're gonna have to move on from Paris pretty quickly. Speaking to the petty magnates of Colmiers is utterly exhausting. Exhausting, but not impossible. And through grit and determination, I'm eventually able to talk down most of them. It's not a permanent solution, but browbeating the majority into silence seems to be enough to please Mayor Renaud, and ultimately that's all we're here for. We leave the city later that day, purses fat with fresh coin. Move your cursed tent, damn it, Nafre. This is my spot, cries Flan, disrupting my evening walk. Notfrek seems unmoved, simply folding his arms across his chest. Can't be your spot if it's got my tint on it now, can it? He snarls back. Desperate for higher authority, Flan whirls around to me. Mistress Coffee, please, I beg of you, appease this wretch. This wretch. Another phone call. Ah. Figure it out amongst yourselves, honestly. But that's gonna give me critical stress. I'm still gonna do it. Hi, Doggen, good to see you. Figure it out amongst yourselves. We'll see what stress event we get from this. A knight errant. It is known that the people of Crécy seem to profess a special devotion towards their knights and their legends. My lady, the knight says, bowing his head, is most fortunate that you and I came to meet at this crossroad, for I am in search of a marvelous fountain, which water is said to cure all illnesses. If you are to help me on my quest, I shall pay homage to you. Shall never leave a knight unattended. Lead the way. Follow me and forget about all that foolishness. Nice armor you have there. Care to share a coin? Manassas. He has no traits. Lead the way. Let's search for the Fountain of Youth. Why not? The night leads us to a small clearing where a natural fountain glimmers. The light reflects on its surface with a blissful shimmer, and it makes the water look so bright that it feels like a second sun. Careful, a beast, a guardian. The knight points at a stag standing between us and the fountain. Don't fear, I shall fight it. He joins our camp. I'll distract it, you get the water. Gain stress because I'm brave. Now you'll make a fine distraction. Gain stress because I'm brave. Alright, don't fear, I'll fight it. Kill the beast. Gained a knight-errant training for 15 years. Wanton desires. Lately it feels like I'm constantly being distracted by lascivious thoughts and erotic fantasies. With all the hardships of my everyday life, it's all too easy to lose myself in daydreams and forget about reality. These desires are clearly interfering with my life, but what should I do about them? Perhaps a new view of God will help me. We could just become Orthodox. Perhaps a different kind of outlet will help. So here's the thing. If we're planning on going Berangian, converting to Orthodoxy now is really convenient. Like, really, really convenient. But, like, athletic is such a good trait that I find it hard to turn it down. Maybe a different kind of outlet. We can always convert later. We need to seduce somebody. It's how much you've been on the move, no wonder you're athletic. That too. Speaking of being on the move, I think we want to move. Okay, we have proving grounds now. What do I want? The baggage train? No, I want the supply tent. I want a quartermaster. I think. Then let me see. I can make a request. I could request provisions from him and then just get on the road again. Let's do that. Only 200 provisions, though. I'm gonna do it. Move camp for new contracts. Move to Bordeaux. I can make my way to Bordeaux. Maybe we'll fight in Iberia for a while. Not go to... Let's actually not go to there. Because that's apparently very dangerous. Camp down here. Provisions run low past this point. Okay, let's go here. There we go. Hopefully we'll be able to up our provisions while we're down there. Passage of Arms scheme. So how would this work? If I want a detour for this, can I? Cannot take new contracts when already traveling, but can I just abort travel? Set up camp here? I'm not going to this time, but it's an interesting option. Ambush travelers, collect taxes, support a faction, escort an emissary, and hunt criminals. Well, we need provisions right now, so let's hunt criminals first. This band of Guitar wrinkles his nose distastefully. Malcontents has been harassing my private estates. They burn, kill, and steal with near impunity, slipping away before my retainers can clap them with the irons they so richly deserve. I nod. The gang must be slippery to warrant such a private bounty. Their leader is one Nicholas the Feeble. Bring me his head before he can slip away for good, and you'll have your payment. Smaller group travels faster. And I'll be then to lose. Smaller group travels faster. Accrue 2 victory points against Nicholas. Victory points can be earned 1 or 2 at a time by either a duel, a prowess challenge, a martial challenge, or risking your men-at-arms, of which you must have at least 750. Smaller group travels faster. We first meet Nicholas the Feeble in the darkening forests of Pergord. The Kuma Club spread out towards and around his little band of ne'er-do-wells, all of us tensed and ready for bloodshed. Come, now let us see. Ah, there she is, booms Nicholas as he elbows his way to the front of the throng. The little lost lady who thinks she'll cut me down to size. Well then, Coffee, here I am. Both hosts wait with bated breath, unsure of what I'll say next, and hoping against hope that it might be something other than a command to kill. Have at the ogre. Engage Nicholas in a duel to the death. Lose stress because you're brave. Signal an ambush to move in from behind. Ooh. You know, I could use a man like you. In the trait Gallows Bait. We're going to signal the ambush to move in from behind. That's a 95% chance of... No, sorry. That's a 90% chance of something good happening. +1 victory points. Without friends or protection, I'm interrupted from my stroll near the edge of the proving grounds by the approach of a nervous stranger. A man who introduces himself as Yuri, and he's clearly as alien to Ogden as I. Lady, I find myself ill at ease in these lands, and I had hoped that so worldly a woman as yourself might prove willing to take a homeless rabbinist. Momentarily he pauses, steeling himself for a clearly expected rejection. I understand if you've already too many people to care for, but if you'll have me, I'll serve you loyally for all of your days. Really good learning. He's loyal and rather young, so when our doctor dies, he might make a good doctor. And he's an okay knight, not great. Of course. Comes your friend. Friend. Bring me his head. We catch up with Nicholas in the darkling forests of Albi. Back so soon. After the last time I thought you'd learnt your lesson, but it seems we'll have to teach you that the hard way. Nicholas's group is clearly outnumbered, but they seem resolute nonetheless, willing to defend their leader or die in the attempt. We could signal an ambush again. This is probably the smart choice. Signal an ambush to move in from behind again. We already have 2 victory points. I thought it was 2. Was it? Do I need 3? Catch up in the rolling plains of Toulouse. Damn and blast your infernal persistence, Coffee. You will not cease hounding us. Take your other work elsewhere, for you'll have no silver out of our blood. %58 chance. I'm gonna take the duel here. I just want to try it. And a 53% chance doesn't seem great for me. Have at thee, Swain. For a few brief moments, Nicholas and I pace in lazy half circles, each watching for an opening. I heft my sword ready to defend myself while he clutches his mace firmly to hand. Only one of us is walking away from here today, and I intend it to be me. With a sudden twitch, our bout begins. Before I know it, Nicholas is somehow inside my guard, his mace speeding towards my heart. It's only by the narrowest of margins that I dodge backwards. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. Think you can stand up against me? Show you how I heft the sword. I'll show you how I heft a sword. My sword flows around Nicholas like water, each strike chaining fluidly to the next. Series of perfectly timed attacks. Nicholas counters with a fierce haul of rapid thumps, almost crushing me repeatedly. My form is deteriorating fast with numerous exploitable gaps, and Nicholas's stance is formidable. I have yet to open my opponent's guard at all and see no way yet to claim victory. Is that the best you got? You can't even hit me. Tire the opponent playing defensively for time. Allow him to tire himself out. Time and again, I backpedal, dodge, and weave, always keeping just within tempting target distance. Soon, Nicholas is showing signs of exhaustion. He retaliates with a smooth-flowing series of rapid thumps and crushing thwacks, each strike forcing me back a little more. My form is good with only small errors, and Nicholas's stance is incredible. I see no way yet to claim victory. Better men than you have died trying to break my guard. We have to play defensively here and get him off balance. No, I think strike, parry, riposte. I think we can go on the offensive here. I leap into action, launching a fury of quick slashes, driving myself hard against Nicholas's guard, wearing him down with each expertly timed strike. Nicholas counters with a fierce hail of rapid thumps, almost crushing me repeatedly. My form is excellent with little chance for mistake, and his stance is incredible. I see no way yet to claim victory. Foolish fool, can't you do better? Try to taunt him into making a mistake. See how you do without your mace. Shit. Foolish fool. Good taunt. Oh, man. That's alright. I shouldn't have dueled him. I mean... Here's what we're gonna do. Duchess, Coffee of the Kuma Club. Yeah. It's almost a surprise when he catches my sword at the wrong angle, actually snapping the haft. You had no duchy? There's a few bugs that we've noticed today. I'm gonna load from an autosave. We're not an Iron Man. Oof, we're all the way back here. It's fine. I'm gonna ask for provisions from this guy while I still can. That's gonna help us too. Alright. Oh, new, different contracts. Been snowing for the past few days and the cold is unbearable. I look around and see that my entourage is struggling with it as well, so I decide to travel on foot alongside them. After we walk through the snowstorm for another hour, Falthod pulls me aside while shaking, he yelps. Please, my liege, I cannot feel my toe anymore. I order him to take off his boot and have a look at the toe. It's all dark blue already, and at this point, it might be too late to save it. Surely Flan knows how to treat it. Read about treatment in a manuscript once, or we must keep moving. Surely Flan knows how to treat it. Frostbite treatment is successful. Prison break. Ambush travelers. Ambush travelers. Support a faction. Mug wealthy citizenry. Apparently a prison break is not a criminal contract somehow, so we'll try that. An intrigue scheme? How are we on intrigue? We're not great, but we're in stewardship. That cloistered ogre, King Philippe of France. Loud profanities outside my tent wake me up. I don't know why I said France like that. Who's there? Who bothers me at night in my own camp? I ask, still half asleep. It is I, Countess Hildegard of Montegris. The intruder proudly announces, make haste, there's no time to wait. My half-brother Robert has been taken prisoner by the evil churl, King Philip. Seeing my confusion, she adds, I'll pay handsomely should you manage to break him out. This can wait until morning. I'll start planning a breakout immediately. Countess Hildegard was wise to turn to me, a free knight with little to lose, for such a reckless venture. There are ways to slip past the walls of Ile-de-France, but none without great risk. By some clever pretext, I'll need to get friendly eyes all the way to Robert's cell. His sister Hildegard would draw attention with even the slightest involvement. No, the man's freedom relies on the Kuma Club alone. Means with alacrity. Means best efforts. I don't really want... I'll take best efforts. $12, $24, $21, $16, $19. We'll take $24. Rindle's my second. You can be an infiltrator. My knight will be a decoy. We can be our lookouts. Offer your prestigious good word. Oh, I have to bribe him into it. Othod. Oh, and these people will refuse. Let me see. I can leverage my scheme advantages. Ah. Is it possible if your body looks different? This one from another time you've been in chat? I don't think it is. For hook on yourself. I don't want to bribe. I'm going to leverage our scheme advantages. But we have to have them. I mean, I am working on an upgrade, but I haven't gone live with it yet. Oh, excuse me. Modifiers, best efforts. Right. I wish I hadn't done that now. Two, one. Still a negative chance, but once we get to 3 advantages... Tonight I have stripped myself of every signal signifying my rank to walk anonymously among my soldiers. It's a quiet evening, so when the argument breaks out, the words reach me loud and clear. An infantryman is trying to convince his commander, my caravan master, of the advantage of an alternate strategy. Aelgil will hear none of it as I approach. The infuriated man raises his fist. Defeat the soldier in unarmed combat, or gain a chance of wounded. Mediate. Make an example out of them. Sneak away and take credit for the soldier's idea. I'm going to try to step in. Knowing the consequences of harming a commander, the soldier does nothing to defend himself from the incoming blow. As blood is drawn, I throw myself between them. Perhaps I should have known better than to brawl with a seasoned warrior. In the end, I must reveal my identity for Aelgil to let me go. I sulk back to my tent before the news spreads. At least I learned a trick or two. Gain more prowess. For either 5 or 10 years. Unclear. And gain some experience. Culture in Monthery is unfamiliar to me, and some of their customs equally alien. This has proven especially true when Fothad, acting as our cook for the evening, beckons me over to look at the stewing pot. It's a local recipe, he begins, supposedly authentically French. I was assured so by a passing merchant. I look at the substance with suspicion. Is that stewed ermine with carrots? Blend it with herbs from Irish cuisine. I'll give it a try. What is this muck? I'll give it a try. It's delicious! Huzzah! To the charming Mistress Coffee of the Kuma Club, it would be an honor if you joined my side in my wars. All the way down there? No. Curious about Count Michel of Teramos, Offren would be honored to stand alongside his bannermen. However, a few gold coins is not enough to risk the lives of my brave followers. I should ask for more. No, I actually don't want to join at all. It's too far away. Are you enjoying the DLC? Not gonna stay too long. About to start up the game myself. I'm liking it so far. I think landless gameplay, which is all I've done so far, is fairly simple. But there's something charming about that. To kind of slow down and play the game more simply. If that makes sense. Fatal casualties, defender advantage, provision use. Attractive sausage. Thanks for the lurk. Enjoy the game. Let me know what you think, by the way. Oh, I can, now I leverage my scheme advantage? No, I potentially have to use 5 of them. Oh. I see. Oof. Alright, I'm gonna offer him a hook and some prestige. Well, England is now Norman. William is, however, losing against Haroldson. Haroldson? I guess Harold died. Yeah, Hardrada died. Died in his sleep, 1067. I think we'll try to execute with confidence. See where we are by the time we get to that. To 5 advantages. I'm sorry, 10 advantages, 5 more. I'm interrupted from my stroll near the edge of the proving grounds by the approach of a nervous stranger, a man who introduces himself as Abaye and is clearly as alien to this land as I am. Oh, that's right, we didn't get this event yet because we had to reload. He's not nearly as exciting as the other guy, but he is a novice physician. I think we let him in. This song is new. In the name of the Lord. Okay. Diego of Astorga. This I could do. I don't think we'll get there in time. I'll join this war. There's my patron's army all the way down here. Ugh. Oh man, ad break coming up again. He's going fast. Feels like it, at least. A moment, my Duchess. Flan stops me as I survey the encampment. He's still breathing heavily when he addresses me, paying close attention. There it is again. The game thinks we're a Duchess. Do not think that your efforts go unnoticed. The men admire you. Children pretend to like you when you play, and the whole camp seems to think you're the greatest woman alive. I do wish to help you in the same ways you help us. I know of your current efforts, and I believe I would be a worthy addition. Well, closer to forming a friendship. Lose stress. Add a devotee agent slot. I'm liking it so far. I was just saying, I think the landless gameplay is a little simple, but it's not. I'm not sure if that's a bad thing or not. Let's just try the extra slot here. Only 6, but I just want to see how this plays out. 21 days until we can rescue. Until we can execute, I mean. 77%. Simple frame allows advanced modifications. That's a great point. I'm really interested to see how this works for mods. In the dead of night, I slink into where Robert is held. Clever Falthod swiftly picks the lock, keeping us from Robert. Watching Gui's signals that we're in the clear, I shush Robert, guiding him out into the shadows. Back through my new place of entry, a window left open by Quindeliz. I still don't know how to say this guy's name. We go. We sneak into our horses, leap into the saddle, and spur hard. You saved my life, truly, Robert says when we were at last slow, and what a thrill that was. I like that attitude. Join us. Countess Hildegard eagerly awaits you. I don't need him to join me. What's your favorite mod? I haven't played too much modded. I've really enjoyed Elder Kings though. And the World of Darkness mod I haven't played, but looks fascinating, and I have to give a try at some point. That being said, though, we are coming up on ads, everybody, so I do recommend taking a break. Get up, stretch your legs, get some water, make a sandwich, get some more coffee. Otherwise, just take care of your meat vessel. You only get one of them, and it's important for that reason alone. I'm gonna get up and pee and grab some more caffeine. We will be back in 3 minutes. I'll see you then.